The mandate of the Tamale Metropolitan Assembly is to ensure the overall development of our metropolis with key issues of food security and sufficiency as our major goal. And that is why in the past the Assembly has worked with Urbanet, the University of Development Studies, the Ministry of Agriculture to ensure that we're able to mobilize and galvanize ideas from all levels to be able to deliver on food security. And so its implementation has, however, been challenged due to the pandemic. All the same, we are focused and we're dealing with these matters and ensuring that there should be sufficient food for our people in the metropolis. Thank you.
The Assembly has a mandate to ensure overall development of the metropolis. And by so doing, I think food security is one of the critical areas that we need to deal with. And so as a result, in the past, the Assembly, together with other stakeholders, and in collaboration with the University for Development Studies and other stakeholders, developed what we call the City Strategic Agenda for Food Security in the metropolis. In fact, the Department of Agriculture is responsible for implementation of agriculture activities within the metropolis. So beyond the production of this strategic document, they were supposed to implement it. However, with the COVID-19, the implementation was somehow challenged because there were a number of policy directives that were given in the country to restrict movement and also public gatherings. So as a result, it was difficult for the field officers to go to the farmers and engage them. However, we needed to also regroup again to ensure that the COVID-19, the impact of the COVID-19 does not have a toll on the food security sustainability in the metropolis. So given this understanding, we brought back stakeholders to engage and adopt new strategies to be able to reach out to these farmers. And that enabled the agri officers to now reach out to the farmers through public education for them to appreciate the protocols that were, initiated by the health workers to ensure that we minimize the spread of the disease and also the rate of infection of the pandemic. So as a result of this, we had to roll out a number of educational programs by using radio discussions and also information vans to reach out to these farmers. Let me indicate that even access to inputs by these farmers was a difficulty because of the fear of being infected by the virus. But with the education and awareness creation, I think they now have that confidence to come to the city or to the suppliers and get these farm inputs to be able to apply on their farms. In fact, so this has triggered some level of productivity in terms of the farming activities because agri-extension officers can now go to the farmers by observing the necessary protocols under the COVID-19 so that they get to better, inform them as to the new practices to be able to improve yield. So as we speak now, I think the production has taken shape. In fact, one of the biggest challenges that we are confronted with as a city authority in terms of, achieving our targets for agriculture is the issue of budgets. Because hitherto, you could meet farmers in large numbers and educate them, but because of COVID-19, we have to reduce the number. So it means that these field officer extension agents would have to go to the field many times to be able to educate these farmers, and that comes with some cost. So that is one of the impacts of COVID-19. Nonetheless, we are pushing very hard to ensure that at the end of the day, we meet our food needs as a metropolis. And as I speak now, probably pictures will show that we have included as part of this video. You can see the green nature of the food crops, and so it is giving us some positive indicators that at the end of the day we will overcome the impact of COVID-19. Thank you.